What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out. And on today's episode, I got a surprise for you guys. We're going to do something a little different on the channel. I got this, and I got this. So you're probably thinking these are the same exact shoes. Well, they are, but they are not. So with that being said, we will hop into it in just one moment. Sneaker releases have not been coming out like I wanted them to. I thought it was just going to be bam, bam, bam. We were going to keep getting sneakers. I don't know if it's the shipment. I don't know if it's the COVID delay, but there has been huge delays in all kinds of shipping, all kinds of basketball sneakers, all kinds of sneakers. Hype sneakers, all kinds of sneakers keep getting pushed back. But today I'm glad we finally got something in and we have something kind of different for you guys on the channel. While this is a performance review, there's something different with this performance review. Okay guys, so with that being said, you see what we have in front of us. Here we have the Kyrie, I think it was the purple amethyst, or however you say that word. And then on the right side here, we have the Kyrie Fire and Ice. And they call that the Fire and Ice because one side's red, the other side has blue on it, and the Kyrie logo's on the back. So we're gonna do like we always do, and I'm just going to kind of throw in some things that I noticed and some things that I didn't. And you might be surprised. Now, I was under the assumption that when you order a EP, which is Nike, or a PF, which is Jordan brand, that there's certain things different about the shoe. Width, deeper traction, extreme durable rubber, the XDR, which is the tag that came on this, and then this one is the American release. So there's a couple things I noticed, a couple things I was surprised on. We will get right into that. So guys, if you could do me a favor before we jump into this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. And if you love watching basketball performance sneakers, I'm going to try to have as many as I can on this channel. So I hope you guys want to stay tuned and kind of want to check out the new content we got coming, because I think I got like 8 or 9 pairs of shoes on the way this week. Probably won't get all the videos cranked out day by day, but I will try to do as best as I can for you guys. So thanks guys for showing all the love. Before we jump into this video, I just want to make it known I'm not a Kyrie fan, but I try to give every sneaker a fair chance. What really shot me down about this sneaker was Kyrie blasting Nike on Instagram, and I'll post that up here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I could find it. I know he deleted it, but so he blasted Nike, said this sneaker was absolutely trash. He did not have a hand in making it. I do not believe that. It looks like a bunch of other sneakers that the dudes had made, and the designer that makes it, I forgot the designer's name, but it doesn't look like far off. It doesn't look like trash. Now, I don't know if they went back in, added the Zoom Strobel. I don't know if they went back in, added some softer foam, better support. I'm not sure, but the sneaker looks exactly the same. So I just wasn't a big fan of this sneaker just off jump. I really wasn't even gonna review it with all the drama around Kyrie. Like I said, not a big fan, but I like to give every sneaker a fair shot. So I figured I would try it out, and plus this is the first Kyrie on this channel. And don't forget to go hit that giveaway we have on the channel. There's rules in the description, and you guys will be able to see everything that you have to do to win that pair of Curry 8s. So that being said, we'll start from the top, work our way to the bottom. The heel slip and comfort on both sneakers was fine. It was the same. There was no difference. Great padding. Very comfortable around the collar. The tongue was padded, like a little bit too much padding. I couldn't really feel the laces cinched down. And I don't want them cinching down to where they pinch, but you still want to like feel them. You want to feel that tightness. I really didn't have much issues with the tongue at all. It was a decent tongue. I think they could have used just a little less padding, but whatever. I'm not really, that's just a small gripe. Down on the laces were fine. They were the same on both pairs. No difference there. On to support and lockdown. Support and lockdown was actually pretty solid. I've heard it always has been with the Kyrie. If you look on a lot of these Kyrie 8s, Kyrie Infinities, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to call them whatever I say, just whatever comes to me at the time. There's an X right here, and when you cinch them laces down, that actually feels like it's giving you a little bit more support. No really big issues with support on this sneaker. I felt fine. I felt quick. I felt fast. I felt like I could do anything that I needed to on the court. I play quick. I play fast. There was no big issues with support and lockdown on this sneaker. So now one thing I did notice when it comes to sizing, I went true to size on both of them. I've heard when you get the PFs or the EPs, EP is from Nike, PF is from Jordan, I heard that it's a little bit more wider base, thicker, more durable traction. And I do vouch for that. It's just a little bit roomier. Nothing crazy, nothing out of ordinary, but the US pair fit a little bit tighter than this pair right here. It felt nice. I would say I'm going to say the EP feels a little bit nicer. I have a little bit more toe room. I like a snug fit, but this is like a real snug fit. But I still like both pairs. This one just is a little bit more comfortable. If I was grabbing them just for hoop, probably go with this purple pair right here. Now, down onto materials. Materials are the exact same for both pair. They have this kind of suede right here. The black pair has the same exact suede right there. Same feel, same texture, same mesh. This thin mesh that you're getting. This is a thin mesh, cheap mesh. Couple toe drags might be burning them up pretty good. Really wish they would have put synthetic overlays right here where they had this marked off. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it. Maybe you can in this pair. This right here, they got this line right here that comes around the toe box. I really think they should have laid down synthetics there, or even some of this suede that they have on this back half of the sneaker. I think that might have really helped with toe drags. I mean, it's Nike. They're going to do what they want. It's still a nice, breathable material. I have no complaints. My foot really didn't get hot. There's a nice TPU heel counter in the back. It's kind of almost like a thick jersey paracord material on the back of that right there, and that is the same on both. So with that being said, guys, there's really not a big difference in materials. I think they were both pretty much built the same, built similar. Now, down onto cushion. This has the Zoom Air Strobel in the front, and it kind of has, I don't think it's Cushlon, I don't think this foam, it's soft. I don't know if it's Phylon, I don't know if it's Cushlon, but it is softer than, like, say, the Zion that I have back here. The Zion foam is definitely a Phylon. It's definitely a little bit harder than this. It's a fairly comfortable shoe. I did not feel the Zoom Strobel until the second time of wearing both pairs. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think it had to be broken first to feel that Zoom Strobel. Now, I felt it in my left shoe probably after like 2 games messing around with my son's basketball team. We were in there running like a couple 2-on-2s. And I did notice the left foot on the black sneaker. On the purple pair, I felt the left shoe Zoom Strobel before I did the right. I took it back the next day, was running around, and then when I finally realized and paid attention, I could feel it in both shoes. Same thing went for the black pair. I didn't feel it in the left or the right at first, but I finally wore it in a couple games, and I was good to go. I felt really good. It felt good on foot. It wasn't too much cushion. It felt low to the ground in this sneaker. You felt like you could propel just fine. There was no latency from the Zoom Air Strobel. It felt great. Everything felt good about this sneaker. As bad as I wanted to find something about this sneaker to complain about besides the way it looked, I really couldn't. It was kind of tough to find something to complain about this sneaker. But I will get into what I think about the aesthetics here in a minute. So with that being said, the comfort on the sneaker, it was actually very nice, and I have no complaints about the comfort on the sneaker. Now, down onto the traction of this sneaker. This is the part that gets me. I ordered the purple pair first, then the black pair came out. I was like, wait a minute, why don't I do a video explaining to everybody PF versus the American release, or EP versus the American release. And I was excited to get this purple pair because I was under the assumption that, hey, this purple pair, I could probably play outside this summer and it's going to last longer. That's not the situation. I really thought there's less courts in China, or there's less indoor courts in China. So it's said that they make their rubber more durable for Chinese, I think Philippines, a couple different areas that they make thicker rubber. That was not the situation with this sneaker at all. The rubber is exactly the same, and actually it's a little bit thinner on the back of this sneaker. When you set them like this on this black pair it honestly almost looks worn. The sneaker was brand new, it wasn't worn at all, but it almost looks worn right here. And on this white pair, it does not. It's still thin, but it's not as thin as this. And I don't understand that. I'm not really sure why that is. Or it might be Nike's thing that they just say they make it more extreme for the Chinese people or the Philippines. And to me, it's just not true. So myth busted on that. I don't know why Nike kind of implies that. Maybe the Kyrie just has very soft rubber on the EP and on the US release. That could be the thing. I almost did this video on the GT cut. I almost ordered, it's like kind of looks like the McDonald's High School All-American color, the red, yellow, and white, versus like my blue Void pair. I never got around to doing that, but I did on this. It was just perfect timing for it to work out. And like I said, myth busted. This came with the XDR tag on it, and it is not XDR in my eyes. I thought I was getting something that was actually going to last me longer, and I think I would blow through these quicker than I would these actually. The tread seems a little bit thicker. You probably won't be able to see it on camera, but take my word for it, guys. It is. But the traction was actually better on the American version. Now, I played with these for about 3 or 4 days, couple hours at a time. I just noticed that I was sliding all over in this XDR pair. I had this pair first, so I thought maybe, hey, it's the XDR rubber. It's a little bit stronger. It's a little more sturdier. It's not as soft as this. That's not the case. I did it in the same gym. I did take this to a clean court. I will say I took the XDR pair to a clean court. I'll run some footage of that and this one. On the clean court, this thing was absolute beast. But on the dusty court, it slipped out quite a few times. Not really when I was playing, just kind of when I was running drills. We didn't really play that hard. But when I was running the drills, a couple drills with him, just kind of stay in shape, this slipped out. This pair did not. I wore this pair in the clean gym. It was phenomenal. I wore this pair in the main gym, and it still was very good. It wasn't like Steph Curry traction, but I will say this, the Curry 8s even slip on this gym floor, and the Zions hold up better on this gym floor. So I guess it's kind of like a maybe how you play kind of thing in certain shoes, but with me, this held up on that floor, and it held its own even against like the Currys and other sneakers. So my advice to you guys, would I recommend this sneaker? Yes, I would recommend this sneaker. Did I want to recommend this sneaker? No, I didn't. Kyrie didn't even want to recommend the sneaker. I don't know why the hell I would recommend this sneaker, and I don't know what the hell he was so mad at. Down to aesthetics, I cannot stand this shoe. This shoe bugs me even having this shoe. I'm getting them out of here as soon as I can. Probably just throw them up on eBay. If you guys are interested. So yeah, I'll probably get rid of both of these pairs. I'm not really a fan of this aesthetically. I have tons of shoes coming. I would rather rock every single one of them shoes than this shoe. It just looks weird to me. I know the new age group seen me with these on, like the high school kids. I had a couple high school kids like, bro, those are sick. To me, they are hideous. Just not my type. Just not my style of sneaker. It kind of has more like a low, like a boot vibe to me. Like, I don't like this all wide back here. Not really a big fan, but when it comes down to my recommendations, yes, I would recommend this to anyone that plays basketball. A big guy, small guy, anyone can use this sneaker. And if you're a big guy, you know, you got that comfort of the Air Zoom Strobel coming up on your rebounds or coming down on your rebounds. You can cut, you can pivot well. So yeah, this is a solid sneaker. I do not know what Kyrie was bitching about, but Kyrie's gonna Kyrie, and that's just what it is. Ain't nobody gonna stop him going through his motions. So at the end of the day, guys, yes, I would recommend this to anyone. Small guards, big guys. There's support there. There's lockdown there. You got the nice cushioning, Zoom Strobel up front. Go ahead and get you guys a pair of these. Hold on. Let's see if there's a difference in weight. We're going to go with the purple pair first. 12.4. Dang, it's a little lighter than I thought it would be. 12.3. So 0.1 off. Not a big deal whatsoever. So guys, if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you guys. As always, go over to the giveaway on Instagram. Follow the directions. I'll have the directions on the YouTube video too for the Curry 8 giveaway. And I just would like to say I really appreciate you guys helping me get close to 500 subs. I'm trying to hit 700 subs, do the Curry 8 giveaway. And then when we hit 1,000, I'm going to do one more giveaway until we get up there a little bit more, and you guys will definitely want to be subbed to see what we are going to do for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. You can make some money off it. If you wear a size 8, you can rock it on the court. I don't care what you do with it. As long as it's legal, do whatever you want to do. Sell it, flip it on StockX, go play with it if you're a size 8. But guys, with that being said, I appreciate the love, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Sold Out. Peace.